Well, it's starting off chaotic. Another episode of How Very Hannah. Shall we roll the titles, I hear you say? Yes, Hannah, yes. Let's do it. Once upon a time, there was a stagey girl with a big dream. She hoped, dreamed, and prayed to work at Tesco. Wait, someone's written this script wrong. Can we get a redo?
Take two.
I dreamed a dream that one day I would hit the stage. And so it seems that dream has come true. Whoa, whoa. Oh my God, you guys, it's really happening. My life has been changed for the better, and I'm seizing the day and spinning into the spotlight. How very slay, it's giving queen. How very cringe, get out my scene. It's beginner's call, the stage is set for me. How very Hannah, how very Hannah, how very Hannah, that's the name for my podcast show and your front row. So how very Hannah, hit the lights. How very Hannah, that's too bright. How very Hannah, that's alright. How very Hannah. Change. Okay, it's my podcast show. Let's go. Yes, we are back with another stagey episode. Also, I've not done a reintroduction for a while, so hello if you're new here. My name is Hannah Lowther. I am a musical theatre performer / TikToker / author / podcaster. She's a multifaceted human. Oh, ooh, that really cringed me out there. She's a multifaceted human. I've never used that word before in my life, I don't think. I am, when this episode comes out, maybe about to start rehearsals or currently in rehearsals for the UK tour of Legally Blonde, where I'll be playing Margot, alternate L, which is a whole story that I've gone into in a previous episode about what that means and what that entails. But it's very, very exciting. Legally Blonde is literally my dream show, and tickets are available. I'll be playing Elwood's every Thursday matinee from March something. Check my Instagram for the details on that. But also, what's kind of weird at the moment is everyone's being like, oh, let me know when you're on for Elle and I'll come and watch it. And I'm like, no, like, just come and watch it. You know, just come and watch me as any track. As, you know, Margot's going to be what I'm actually most rehearsed for, and probably what I'll be most comfortable with. So come and see it twice. Come and see me as Margot. I would love that. And the whole cast is going to be incredible. As I'm recording this, we haven't started rehearsals yet, but as this is coming out, I feel like we will be. So I'll keep you updated as we go. What else do I have to add? That's pretty much it. Should we just get into it? Should we just get straight into the episode? I've got a lovely episode to bring you today with a lovely friend, Leesa Tulley. She is another musical theatre performer. She was not an OG Six swing, but she did Six. She was an alternate in Six back in the UK tour. She's been involved in Six for a long time, and she was about to play Katherine Howard in the West End. In the West End, not on the West End. This is the whole thing that Tom Scanlon taught me. It's on Broadway and it's in the West End. Fun fact for you there. She played Nancy in Momento Single. She's just all-round dynamite gal. And I'm very excited to sit down and chat with her. So let's get into it. Welcome to the pod, Leesa Tulley! The crowd go wild. Stage debut award winner, Leesa Tulley.
That's me.
Isn't this incredible? Sorry.
What?
You're like, I'm not going to say that about myself.
Like,
Stage debut award winner.
I know.
Hello.
I know, what the heck.
How do you feel?
Still a bit shocked, honestly. It kind of came out of nowhere. I didn't even know that I was eligible for that. And then one random day, it was like, what's on stage, tagged you in a post. And I was like, what have I done?
You had no warning?
No.
It was literally just tagged?
Yeah, tagged in the thing. That's how I found out you've been nominated for an award. And I literally was like...
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That you find out through Instagram rather than
I know.
an email.
I know. Yeah, because I didn't even know that I was eligible for that or that it was even possible. And then obviously, you know, the anxiety when you see what's on stage.
Yeah, tagged you in a post.
It's usually like an announcement or something. I was like, well, as far as I'm aware, I've not booked a job.
Yeah.
So then I was
well,
like,
you have now.
Well,
but...
yeah. I was like, oh my God, opened it and nominee. I was like, well,
that is incredible.
Cool.
So the Stage Debut Awards, for those of you who don't know, are awards for people who are making their West End debut.
I think it's like debuts in a variety of senses. So
right.
there was a category for West End debut, but I was in Pass.
What was your category? Come on.
There was a West End debut category which I wasn't in because that wasn't my West End debut.
Right.
It was like a best performer in a musical at the Stage Debut Awards, and that was my debut like West End role.
Right. I see.
Which
I
is
see.
I think because I didn't understand either. My first question to my agent was, "I'm a fraud. I'm not
it's
eligible
not
for
my
that."
debut.
And then she explained. She was like, "Yeah. It's a debut like." Debut role, and it was my first West End contract, so in a way it was a debut of sorts.
Yeah,
but not
when
my
was
West
your
End debut.
actual West End debut?
A couple of years ago, Six Musical, yeah, emergency cover.
Emergency
Dun, dun,
cover West
dun.
End debut is like crazy for people.
Yeah,
So, were you Howard? Were you Boleyn? Were you
Howard.
Oh my gosh! What? And they just called you one day and said, "Hey, can you come to the West End?
Can
Can you come to the West End?"
I can't remember how the first one happened. I don't think the first one was the Diner Dash
Oh
story.
my gosh! We need to talk about the Diner Dash.
I can't actually. My brain's like a sieve. I can't remember if that was it can't have been the first one.
What the Diner Dash wasn't?
It might have been. Can't remember.
No, surely would have been like
Someone will be able to tell you.
someone in the comments. Let us know when Leesa's West End debut was in Six Musical.
Honestly, that
Emergency cover.
period of my life was such a blur that I genuinely can't remember. It might have been the Diner Dash that was
No, it
couldn't have
wasn't.
been
It
my
was
West
before
End
that.
debut because
No.
the big deal of that was the fact that it was
The
45-minute notice, not debut. That'd have been a bigger headline.
Yeah, that would have been a double whammy.
Yeah, that'd have been.
So
yeah.
the Diner Dash. So we're at Six Das Musical.
Oh my god, yes, that's when we did it together.
Yeah, it's the first and maybe only time we did
Uh,
it together since then.
No, I think because we did we not do? Oh,
Either way.
I did it with you as both queens. I'm sure.
Oh yes, you did. Okay, so the first time we did Six together, we didn't know that morning that we were going to be doing it together, and we were all at the
Well, you
theatre.
did. You did. You know you were doing the show.
Oh, I did, but Leesa didn't know that she was.
No, I was long gone.
And Leesa was working at the Theatre Café diner. Rest in peace. In peace, or
Gone but not forgotten.
yeah, gone but never forgotten. Which is, I do feel like London needs a new
Agreed.
theatre-y place.
Well,
like
there is a
that.
kind of like bar version.
Oh, Room Where It Happens.
That's the
I've
one.
heard about that.
Yeah, so have I.
I've never been, but it might be good.
Let's go.
Let's go together right now. See ya. Bye. My mic was like, yeah, I'm out. So, the Theatre Café diner, stagey venue.
Yep.
Leesa was working there, singing waitress.
That's the one.
Kind of vibe.
Yep.
And she gets a ring from the company manager of Six. Hi, are you free tonight?
Yeah.
What happened? Sorry, I'm putting the words
Yeah,
in
no,
your mouth.
no, it's bang on. Actually, I was serving tables. I had been working for I think like it must have been about 5 hours at that point. It was getting towards the end of a shift. I had just sang "Let It Go" from Frozen. I say my brain's like a sieve, and it is, but this obviously is like such a vivid memory. I was singing "Let It Go" from Frozen for like a table requested it for their little girl. Sang that, and I was upstairs, and I got a call saying, "Hi, how far are you from the vaudeville?" And I was like, "Well." Technically about 15 minutes. Why? And they were like, "Could you get here to play Katherine Howard?" And I was like, yeah, I live for it. You know me. Like I literally was like, no questions asked. I ran upstairs and was like, "Guys, I need to go. I need to go." Literally so dramatic. Ripped the apron off, and literally ran out the door and ran from the Strand to the vaudeville. Like ran, no stopping, and literally got in there, was whisked into, squeezed, stuffed into my costume. It'd been a while. They just made it work, and before it, literally not even an hour later, was walking through the curtain, and I was like.
I vividly remember you coming into our dressing room and be like, "Guys, have you got any makeup?"
Yeah. No, do you know what? You gave me pink eyeshadow and then they were like, "You're wearing orange," and I was like, "Oh." So I had to try
Because I was on for blue.
Yeah.
For par.
Yeah.
And yes, Lisa, you had to wear your orange. And they
Was
didn't have
that,
any orange.
was that the one I wore the band costume?
No, you wore orange. Definitely wore orange.
Right. See, band costume was West End debut.
I see. Oh,
We're getting closer.
sad times. We've almost got
We're
it.
getting closer to the
answer.
Yeah.
And I also vividly remember. So also the show started at 8. Well, I think it went up a tiny bit
definitely
late.
probably 12:30.
It probably started by 12:30 at this
Yeah.
point. But the show started at 8. And what time did you get the call? Maybe like 6:30.
No, it was near 7. It was not long.
But we live for things like this.
I was like, well, duh, I'll do it.
I'll do it. Yeah.
I'm that mug.
But also everyone in the theatre who's getting ready for the show and like all the swelts were actually there was no swelts backstage, hence why you had to come in. But everyone in the theatre who's getting ready for the show is like all getting ready for the show, not even knowing if we had a cast for the show that night. And you'd be surprised how often this happens in not just Six, obviously.
Yeah.
It happens in theatre a lot, like they have issues with cast and with
sickness
and injury, and things happen last minute, and that is the like, beauty of live theatre, that things do chop and change all the time. But when you're getting ready, I was putting on my blue eyeshadow like, oh my god, what if the show's cancelled? Like, what if we're like, who are we going to get in? What if we had to all stand on stage and do it as a concert version? I have to do Howard and Parr, and I was like, wouldn't that be iconic? But like, and then they were like, over the tannoy, Leesa Tulley will be coming in to play the role of Katherine Howard. We were like, what? And I was live on TikTok.
No way.
Yeah, and I remember it coming over the tannoy and thinking, I can't be the one to like announce this to all the fans that Lisa's coming from the Theatre Café.
I mean, they were going to find out in like
they
10
were going to
minutes.
find out. And also there was 2 girls in the front row who were just serving in the cafe. Do you remember?
So that's actually the best part about that entire story, was that I served 2 people in the diner who were dressed up as like Boleyn and Howard going to see Six, and I can't remember if I like sang a Six song for them. I can't remember, but I spoke to them, and they were like, oh, we love Six, we're going to see it tonight, and I was like, oh, have the best time, like enjoy the show, oh, lovely, send them on their, like I literally served them their food, put their food on the table, took their bill, did all of that.
Got a good tip, hopefully.
Probably. And literally waved them off, bye-bye, and then walked through the kabuki and seen them in the 3rd row and was like
well,
and I'm thinking they must have been thinking either she was like so calm and just pulling the wool over her eyes, or something has gone seriously wrong here, because the maths,
or she's got a twin.
Or it's her doppelganger. The maths is not mathing, but and I just was like, and at the end was just so like emotional, because I was like, you know what I've just done, like it was so cool.
But it is mad that like majority of the audience, if they're not like mega fans of the show or people who were eating at the Theatre Café diner, won't have known that had just happened. And I always think that when you go and watch any show, you don't know anyone. It could be their first time doing these tracks, or they could also, I always thought it was weird if I was on for, I don't know, Howard, that like no one would know that the day before I had just done Parr. Unless they're fans of the show. Tom, Dick and Harry that are coming to watch the show don't have a clue that, you know, the Super Swings play all 6 parts and you're just seeing them as one of them today. It's quite amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's pretty damn cool.
I think my no makeup look might have raised some eyebrows. Eyebrows that I didn't have on.
Yeah.
Everyone's in full beat and I'm like,
yeah, but you slayed.
Like 10 amongst these 3s, natural beauty. Sorry.
No, she was so good. I'm telling you now.
Mascara when I gonna miss.
And she, as in Leesa, who sat right here, is about to play Katherine Howard full time in the West End.
Oh no. Dun dun dun. She's back.
What an icon. She's back. I'm back, boo.
Can't he stay away, clearly?
Yeah, but don't
Can't
you
get
just
rid of
love
me
it?
either. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I feel like you've lived many lives though since your first stint in Six.
Yeah, it's a very different circumstance, which I think is why I'm doing it. It's like the opportunity came along, which I think theoretically, like people have asked me that question before, like, would you do it again? And I was like, oh yeah, of course. Like I love the show. But when it came down to it, I'd never actually had that decision to make. And obviously I am a different person and I've done other things, and so I was like, oh god, this feels really different to when I was first offered the job, but in such a nice way, like, because obviously now I was an alternate on tour in 2022, pass, not sure, and then emergency covered in town, kind of alternate swing vibe, so then to get offered a lead in town for the one that I played the most on tour is actually really sweet to come back, and
it's full circle, like,
yeah
that you've had such a journey with the show, and it feels right that you're getting the chance to like do it as a lead for a year. A whole year.
We'll see.
Every night.
Every day, sometimes twice.
It's so funny because like as much as there's pros and cons to alternate main principal cast, whatever, the thought of actually doing it the same track every single night, it's just so alien to me. Like I've never experienced that with any show of just doing the same track consistently. Do you think it's gonna? I mean, you obviously did it in Why Am I So Single?
Yeah,
You think it's gonna be hard?
Yeah, harder for sure. Like, but I had a stint as Howard when I was on tour, so I did it for 3.5 months.
Oh wow!
So I got a little kind of I dipped my toe in. That's me dipping my toe. Dipped my toe into kind of principal life, and it was hard. Obviously, like that song is so hard, and like emotionally as well as like vocally. And the show was hard, but I think I'm glad I got to do that because it really did put a lot into perspective that I didn't have as an alternate. And then Why Am I So Single was a completely different kettle of fish to Howard, but definitely like helps prepare in other ways. Doing it every night is hard.
Yeah.
Like,
but I guess there's like pros and cons in both aspects as well.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know, but I feel like as an alternate or a swing, we're constantly thinking about where we're going, what we're doing, what track we're playing, and that brings a lot of different worries and different like difficulties.
Yeah.
Obviously, we might not be doing the show every night. In some cases, you might be.
Yeah.
But it's just different, isn't
Yeah.
it? I see a lot of stuff online, people comparing, like, being an understudy is harder than that. And I'm like, it's not harder. It's just different. And it's hard in so many different ways.
Yeah.
You know, there's different pressures.
Yeah. They're both equally as hard, I think, just in different ways.
It's not like a competition about, like, do the alternates work harder than the principal cast? Because that's not a thing.
Yeah. No, and I think obviously everything's relative. Like, it's depends on, it's a case by case basis, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, but it is just hard in different ways. But someone asked me in a workshop recently, how do you keep things fresh when you do the same show every single night? And I was like, it's such a good question. And that's one of the harder things about doing the show every night is it's like, it's keeping it fresh and keeping it that same kind of like raw emotion and stuff that you find at the beginning, keeping that alive 9 months later is hard. Like, and it's hard work doing like exerting the energy, like using your voice like that, dancing like that every single night, twice a day sometimes. Like you say, it's different to then the stress of being like, I've just been thrown on, or like I was this track yesterday and I'm that's just, they have their own
different lanes.
Difficulties. Yeah, it's not I don't feel like it's like, oh, thank God I'm a principal because that's so much easier. Like, no, not at all.
Not at all.
Yeah. It's all hard.
Yeah, it's all tricky.
We
we're
love
busting a gun out there.
It's amazing.
But also I think that's why we get so excited when things happen at the show. Because like my experience is the longest I probably did it was maybe a week.
Yeah.
Consistently in one track. Maybe a week and a bit. But by the end of the week, you know, what can we do to spice this up a little bit then, guys? Because, you know, after a week.
Yeah.
Not even like a month or a year, or some people, you know, Maz Murray's doing it for however long.
Yeah.
And so that's why it's exciting. Like when you get new casting, or you get people coming, when you came into cover, we were like, oh, Lisa's coming.
Or someone slips on the confetti.
Yeah, or the kabuki, like, we have a show stop? And it's like, as much as these are all situations that aren't great.
Yeah, we don't actually want that.
No.
But when it does, you're like.
But when it does, we're like, we live for the drama. Like, we kind of love
How
that
can I
stuff.
fix it?
Yeah. Our swalt brains are literally like, okay, so if there's a gap there, where am I going to go? And then
someone goes off to the toilet and you're like, right, looking at each other like,
yeah, I've got this, guys, don't worry. I'm a swole.
It's actually so mad that's like, some people go to work and like save people's lives and we're like, you stand on 2, I'll stand on 4. I'll cover that line, you cover that line.
That's so true.
That's our high stress environment.
Yeah.
Love.
When you put it like that and actually deep it, like it is, it's chill.
Yeah, I have to tell myself that a lot.
Yeah, because it can get intense.
Oh yeah.
I imagine why Mr. Single got quite intense, because it's a very emotional show. I mean, Leesa, if you didn't see Leesa in Why Mr. Single, you've missed out, because she was sensational. And the whole show I absolutely loved.
It's good.
It needs to come back, just saying.
Agreed.
That must have been quite intense.
Yeah, it's really heavy actually for a show that is like so lighthearted and like on the surface, it really digs deep and hits some really difficult topics, which is why I think it's amazing, because that's the whole point, isn't it?
Yeah,
draws you in,
makes you think.
Yeah, and then it's like,
yeah,
it's I would say it wasn't intense, I think, because it was a very safe environment. Like we were very lucky with the creative team and the cast and stuff, that everybody I think felt held, and everything affected different people in different ways, and it was a nice space to explore all of that. So I wouldn't say it was intense, but it was heavy for sure.
I felt like the audience of that show was such a nice environment. Like, even just being in the audience, I was like, this is so fun.
I know.
I made the mistake of getting there too early. So the show starts at 7:30. Me and my friend, it was raining. Like, we got there and it was like, 7 o'clock, let's just go in and sit down.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. All the 6 fans like, can I get a picture? And I'm thinking, oh no. And like, I would hate to like say no in situations like that. But also I get so self-conscious about people thinking that I'm trying to make it about me. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, the last thing
I'll just go early so that I can like get
so that people can like notice me and get some pictures. Like, it's not about me. I'm here to watch
No.
other people perform. And like, if I go to meet my friends at stage door, sometimes people will be like, Hannah, can I get a picture? And I'm like, oh,
I know,
I
that's
didn't do
hard.
the show.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
you're waiting to support and appreciate these people that did the show. And it's just awkward
Yeah.
to say no to people.
Yeah.
But sometimes there's a time and a place.
I know.
You know?
I know it's hard because you don't want to let anyone down. But
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
before that show, I was sat trying to have a conversation with my friend, just catching up, yapping
Yeah,
before
yeah,
the show.
yeah.
And I was like, oh no, what have I done?
I know.
And one person came over.
No.
Memory unlocked. One person.
Oh my God.
The first girl came over to get a picture, and I wanted to keep it so low key that I bent down
No, you're
under
hiding.
the
You're
seat,
hiding.
and we were bending down like this, and I was like, yeah, but just like keep it quiet because I don't want everyone to like
You're
then
like-
think that they can come over. And I'm not even kidding. We were crouching on the floor. My friend was sat there like, are you okay?
Yeah, is everything all right? Just say cheese.
We were crouching on the floor.
Stop being weird.
Yeah, I was being so weird. Crouched down on the floor getting a picture, and I thought, oh yeah, no one would have seen that. And then there was a queue of people, and I was like, oh.
Dead.
And it's so sweet. Like obviously, it comes from place of support.
Yeah.
And the Six fans, you know, also loved Why Am I So Single because
Yeah.
same writers, like good
Yeah.
vibes. Many reasons, probably.
Yeah.
And also, Why Am I So Single? It seems to be the gift that just keeps on giving.
Yeah, it was
Album.
The album is something that I will treasure forever. It's and obviously like I think it's Toby and Lucy that always actually say like, oh, that'll outlive us, and I'm like, yeah, that's so cool. Like that'll like people will listen to that like forever, hopefully.
Yeah.
And I was just so lucky. Like it was such a, like I said, like getting that job was so like, you know what it's like. We audition for so many different things, and well. And the good periods and the good patches, busy patches. And I was auditioning for a couple of things at the time, and I knew that Why Am I So Single had been auditioning previously, like a couple of weeks before, and I was working in the diner, and I was like, oh, I would have liked to have auditioned for that, and I didn't go in initially, and I knew that people I knew had auditioned for it, and you know we're all in like the group chat, like the girls that have done Six and stuff, and it's like, oh, are you in? And I was like, oh, I'm not in, I must not be right for it. Like that's a shame because like I love like what they do, so cool. And then I was like, oh well, can't have been for me, and was auditioning for something else that I had my absolute heart set on.
Really?
It's almost like they went back out for Nancy again, I think like a second time round, and that was the time that I went in.
Right.
And I think because I was so focused on the other job, I was like, oh yay, that show again. Oh my God, I didn't think I was going to get in for that. Yay. And like loved the tape, loved the process, but I think I was so invested in the other one that I was so chilled about Nancy, Why Am I So Single, that it was nice because I wasn't like overly nervous or I mean I say that the stories I tell about that audition process, I was a bag of nerves to be honest, but I think because I was so invested in something else, that just made that even nicer because then that didn't work out and I was like, oh, and then I booked that and I was like, oh, that's why. And then look now, like thank God.
Oh my gosh.
Thank God, because it was like the most amazing experience. Haven't done the album, like
It's eligible for a Grammy.
yeah, they're trying to get it nominated. Hopefully by now it has been.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine if by the time this episode comes out it's been nominated for a Grammy? And you could be, would you be a Grammy award winning?
I don't think so. I think I'd be like associated.
The writers would be.
Yeah.
Toby
and
Marlowe and
Lucy's.
Lucy Mars.
But because we sing, we're like lead vocalists on it, would definitely be like associated.
Yeah,
with
like
the Grammy.
where's the invite?
It would definitely
to the
be going to my
party?
Instagram bio.
Grammy
Somewhere.
award winning Grabby.
Grabby.
Can I speak today?
Grab that Grammy.
Grammy award nominated.
I'd be
album.
like loosely affiliated with a
artist.
Grammy suggested nomination.
Big question. Have you changed your Instagram bio yet to stage debut award winning?
No. Although
that not a thing?
I did do the like collab thing where the thing that says winner above my head, which gives me the ick a little bit, but it's
So that's on your profile?
That's on my grid.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that.
My
They've
big
requested to
headshot.
collaborate and you're like, oh,
I was
okay.
like, the fact that it's like winner, it's as if imagine people thought I'd done that myself. Going on Canva, like winner.
Some people do.
Yeah, and
I wouldn't put it past
honestly.
Hannah Lowther.
Yeah, I was just say you.
Winner. I wouldn't shut up about it, babe.
Nino.
I'd have like a headband that said winner. I'd walk around with it on like, woo!
I know. Oh my God. Yeah. So that's I think that's plenty.
Okay,
on
yeah,
my
the
page.
Instagram collab post is enough for you. Affair.
Yeah.
You're just so low key and chill.
No,
I can't relate.
imagine. Debut winner.
Why is it?
What was that? Oh, key change.
No, it was Hannah's. What is wrong with me? Wait. Hannah's hotline. Oh my gosh, the phone's ringing, Lisa. Quick, get it. Quick, answer it. Hello? Ellie.
Hello. It's for you.
Hi guys, what is your most treasured memento that you've taken from a show?
Legally or illegally?
Both.
Don't steal things from shows.
Yeah, you tell them. You can hang up if you want, and it doesn't work, so.
What do you mean? Shh. Okay, I'll just leave it there.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Can you hear us there?
Yeah.
Perfect. Most treasured thing you've taken from a show? Truly, I'm too much of a goody two-shoes.
Liar.
Why? What have I
Don't
taken?
liar. Don't know. Just don't believe you.
No, oh, yeah, but they did say I could take that. That was my
What?
Heather Chandler thing that goes at the top of the shirt that just clicks on. But they did say I could take that, so that was, I didn't steal that officially.
Yeah.
And I've said it before and I'll say it again, I really want my Laduca boots from Six. They're custom made to our feet.
No.
They fit like a glove. I would wear them as slippers. Like they're
I was about to say, where are you planning to wear them?
as slippers. Out. I'm going to wear them to
On the
audition
red
and be like,
carpet.
do you know I've been in Six?
like
With my
that.
bedazzled shoes on.
Dance class.
Yeah. No, but they're
Subtle.
really good boots.
Yeah, they are.
And like sometimes when you're auditioning for shows like, I don't know, Six, they ask you to wear heeled boots.
True.
And when I'm next auditioning for Six,
Yeah.
I'm going to need them.
Duh.
No, I've not really ever taken anything of much value. I get too scared. What have you taken?
No, I don't think I've stolen anything, actually. I was acting the big guy there, but actually, I've got my whole outfit from Why Am I So Single.
Oh, do you?
Apart from the tap shoes, which I do want.
Oh, the tap shoe Converse.
Yeah, they were so good.
That's so cool.
And they're so niche, they're not going to need them again.
Yeah, true. At MusicalCon this year, there was a couple people in full cosplay of your outfit. You should have turned up in your own outfit.
I know. It's actually quite a good costume for that, because you could literally buy it all on like high street shops.
Yeah.
Like they were all like high street clothes, and I got to keep that in the end, and I wear the jeans frequently.
Do you?
Yeah, they're Lucy and Yak, and they're like custom made for me.
My
Not
God.
made, but tailored.
Yeah.
And it's a big ASOS white shirt. Can't go wrong.
Stunning. So you were allowed to take that, so that's kind of fine.
I was allowed to take that. I did steal a Katherine Howard earring, funnily enough. But
Just
only,
one?
only, yes, because they broke. And so I
Okay.
got a new pair. And the one that broke got binned, so I had an odd one. So I gave
fun.
back my earrings and was like, oh, they don't need this one. Cause
You're coming on with me.
there's not a matching one.
No, they are quite strict about the earrings though as well. I've
Yeah.
asked before because you're not meant to share earrings.
No.
But they obviously get them properly cleaned and stuff, and they're like
They like repurpose bits of them as well. I don't
Yeah.
think it's necessarily like passed
they're
on.
expensive.
Yeah. They'll use the like diamonds and stuff.
Diamonds are forever.
The whatever they are. They'll repurpose.
Swarovski crystal.
Yeah. they'll-
No, I actually don't know what they are. They are crystals.
yeah.
Do you know what makes me laugh is like people who go to watch Six, they take the confetti from the stage and take it home with them as like a memento. I think
Yeah.
that's so cute.
I see that
Put them in
confetti
their phone
everywhere.
cases.
Yeah, I know.
Was it you who was like in Dubai and you found some confetti in your shower
Yeah, probably.
or something?
Yeah.
Like how has that travelled with you?
It's everywhere. And obviously other shows and people in life use gold confetti, but
Yeah,
it's
but-
like, you know what it's like? You're
Yeah,
like,
it's like, where have you come from? No, I used to get home, shower, and like not even realise I've got it all down my back, on my bum, everywhere.
yeah.
And it just
You're like,
straight down the drain.
washed, and
Perfect.
it's still there.
Yeah.
Or you take your hair out and you're like, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Love.
No, but we love it.
We love
I
it.
was actually saying that like that big confetti moment is such a pop star moment.
It's one of the best bits.
It's one of the best bits of the show. Also, I feel like it's one of the moments of the show. Sorry, not me talking about Six for the whole episode. One of the moments of the show is like it shoots out, and I swear that it lights up the audience as well. There's like a backlight in that moment where you can really see all the audience's faces. So for us, it's a really good moment to like see everyone like
Yeah.
like this, because for a lot of the show we can't really see. You can see outlines of people and you can see
Yeah.
the first couple of rows. Have you ever done it where there's been like a celebrity watching?
Not really, I don't think.
You must have had
I
quite a
must
lot of
have.
people come to see Why Am I So Single? Like,
Oh, Why Am I So Single? Yeah, we had a few.
yeah.
But not in Six.
Could you see them in the audience?
Yeah, especially like things like press night and stuff like that was was obviously terrifying.
Oh, press night is
Um,
quite scary, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I tried not to.
Don't think about it. Do you like read reviews and stuff?
Yeah, I can't help it. I think
some people are really structured and they're like, I don't read reviews, don't show them to me, don't send them to me.
Because I think I know, like, I'm quite good at not taking it personally and being like I just like being in the know. I don't want to be delulu and be like, but I also understand not wanting to know anything about it and just staying in your lane. I also get that. But for me, I'm just like, I just want to be in the know. I'd rather know what was being said.
There was one time I was doing a show and we had obviously the group chat like you do, and someone shared a review on the group chat, and someone in the show, which was so fair, replied saying, please don't share reviews in the group chat because I don't like to read them. Yeah. And I thought that was so interesting. That was one of those moments where I was like, there's so much to learn about this industry and what people like and don't like. Yeah. And it's so easy to like, it's not even mistakes. It's so easy just to, I don't know, fall into habits where not everyone might appreciate it. I don't know if I word that
or you
right,
just assume like just because that doesn't bother you, like you just think and it's like that person was probably sharing a good review thinking they were like, look at this.
But like, even good reviews, some people don't like to read because they don't want that to like hinder their performance in any way whatsoever. And I so get that, but it's one of these things that they don't teach you that at drama school. No. Don't share reviews on the group chat because some people won't like it. Yeah, it's just we're all just like navigating life for the first time, and like we have to just give people grace, I think, with things like that. And the person who said please don't share it wasn't being weird or like eggy about it. They were literally just like, oh, just so you know, like please don't do this. Yeah, and it's like, oh my gosh, no one's made like a book to teach you things like that.
I know, it's you don't learn until, and I think I was under the impression like I'd been told that before, like just from working with people, like if some people don't like that, and so then I then was like, I don't want to read reviews because you're not supposed to, and then I was like, but I want to. Do you know what I mean? Like
you can do what you want.
And my dad sends me like good reviews. Like, always, like he's always reading them. If I'm doing anything, he's always like on Google, like here's an article where one person mentioned you very briefly. It's like it's so
you're
sweet.
reading the whole page just to see one mention.
Yeah, my dad sends me links to stuff all the time, so there'd be no avoiding it anyway. Imagine me,
Hi,
Dad,
please. formal complaint to your dad.
Please stop doing it. No, I love it. It's sweet.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, mad. Don't know. There's so many things like that. Again, that same workshop that I was doing the other day was telling them, like, we're talking about like when you're learning to drive, people say that you do the most learning when you actually have a car and you're out on the road. I was like, it's the exact same. Like drama school is like such a bubble, and like you have such an idea of what the industry is going to be like, and then you get in it and you're like, oh yeah, you do the most learning like on the job. Yeah, and it's so like you were saying earlier, it's like relative to the situation. Yeah, I met someone the other day and they were talking about on the show they're in, like just dressing room etiquette and stuff like that. Right. And it got me thinking as well, and I thought, I've never really actually deeped it. And they said, just like people in the dressing room like playing their music out loud really loudly, or like watching TikToks really loudly. And I was like, like going on live, or like going on live like all the time. No, but like I try my best to just check. Yeah, and I've never, except for Heather's, which was chaos because we were all in one room. Yeah. Except for that, I've never actually had, the Swalt room, it was just the three of us, and we were all so close that like we were all listening to the same thing. We were all watching the same YouTube videos. We were all doing the live together. Like it was very friend vibes like that. Whereas if there was like 8 of us in an ensemble dressing room, you're going to have to change the way you behave. Yeah. And like, it just really got me thinking, oh gosh, I really should be more conscious of that. Yeah, just going forwards. But I whenever I'm live, I always try to like, hey guys, I was going to go live. Is that okay? Yeah. If we're not feeling it, that's fine. Some people are having a bad day and they don't want to be in the background of a live, and that's so fine. Yeah. But it really got me thinking that like in my next job, I need to, I don't know what the dressing room situation is going to be like, but I don't think I'll have my own, which is fine because I hate having my own. Actually, it's quite scary. Won't it? It'll change like venue to venue. It will change. I feel like it will have been announced. Well, then now. if you say if you already know, right? Okay, cool. You told me. Okay. But and also, I told Leesa, and this won't be coming out till January. So potentially, I'd like to think that everyone knows I'm doing Legally Blonde. Okay, I'm doing it. Okay, I'm playing Margot, and I'm going to be alternate L words, which means I'm going to be L once a week. But what I didn't know about the theatre industry is if you are covering normally, not with 6 and stuff like that, because we're all in one corridor. Yeah. If I'm on for L, I would go in L's dressing room for that day. I would go in the person who plays L's dressing room because that's where the track is set. So that means the dressers, the wiggies, the sound
crew, everyone doesn't have to change their track. The only person that has to move is me.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah,
and
crazy.
it's like all stuff that you learn. Like the person who covers Elphaba, when they're on for Elphaba, will go in Emma Kingston's dressing room, you know, will go in the Elphaba dressing room. So it's like, I don't know, it's crazy.
I know, I didn't know that. I think I knew of that, like, distant, like, but I didn't know
that it was an actual thing.
Yeah, and the reasons behind it.
It's quite
as well.
annoying. It's quite annoying
It's
for us.
quite
It's like,
convenient. I want to set up my space.
yeah, like you set up your space and you're like, oh, Thursday matinee, I've got to hoik all my makeup, all my stuff.
Yeah.
Up, I say up, it's probably down, closer to the stage.
Probably.
So actually, maybe it's quite nice.
But, like, it will be different venue to venue. And
Yeah,
there'll be
so
like
true.
there'll be times where you'll be like probably next door.
Yeah,
like,
so
it'll
true.
be.
But I was gonna say, like, in the group dressing room, I've actually thought, because I need to be like on top of the content this year and make sure like
Yeah.
I'm just on it,
Yeah.
because I can get into habits of just
It's gonna be so good.
forgetting to make content and then be like, oh, I should probably do my job,
Yeah.
both jobs. And I've actually figured out that I need to find the best place in the dressing room that has the best lighting.
Right.
And I think I was watching Alicia Bellegarde, do you know her? I was watching her vlog and she was like, I'm going to go here in the dressing room. And then she was like, oh no, the lighting's bad, let me move. So she got there first
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
So
yeah.
she got pick of the crop. Is that
Yeah.
the right word? Pick of the bunch? Cream of the crop.
Oh,
Same
God.
thing.
Pass.
Anyway, and I was like, that's such a great idea. So thank you, Alicia. That's a great point. I'm going to be getting there like 2 hours early every week and be like,
Yeah.
where's the best spot in here for me to do my TikTok lives?
It'll be like the day you get, like the get-in day, like when you arrive in tech, because you need tech every week.
Yeah.
Or every venue change. Is it weekly?
Weekly venues, yeah.
Nice. Getting in, you just the get-in day where you go and you, or even like that could be something that you ask your company manager. Like, I'm not being a diva, but I do need good lighting.
The biggest
Do you
thing is that-
understand that I need good lighting?
Yeah. Hi at Legally Blonde. I need good lighting. Can you imagine if I got that written into my contract?
But also, you're gonna when you get there and realise that half the theatres don't have windows.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I toured with
We'll get-
SpongeBob.
Yeah, oh, fine.
And, you know,
We'll get that ring light out, babe.
yeah, I'm gonna have a ring light. We're gonna have a whole setup.
Yeah.
I need to do that. I want to do a video of me like preparing all my stuff for it and like
yeah.
make sure I'm like buying all the right stuff and like
When do you actually start?
January the 5th. Well, that's when rehearsals start.
That's soon.
Yeah, it's quite soon. And by the time this episode comes out, it might have already happened. That's all that literally
dun,
made my
dun.
stomach drop already.
Did you get that?
I think they
And the rest, Hannah's done Legally Blonde. If you didn't catch that,
exposed.
just so you know.
See ya. I feel like everyone knows already anyway. There was a whole TikTok. I mean, same as you.
Yeah.
Someone, we think it's an inside job.
Oh, they're getting good.
These people who are getting cast lists are getting good because they literally posted. There was a whole TikTok that was like, Hannah Lowther is going to be understudy L. I mean, kind of true, kind of half true. And Margot in Legally
They're
Blonde.
hackers.
Whole video. How are
It's
they?
ChatGPT. Scotty.
Oh my God.
They're using AI.
They're listening to us as we speak. But thing is, we should be allowed to tell our we should be allowed to tell our friends like what
Yeah.
our next job is and it not, you know, become this big
And that's how I
thing.
interpret that when you get an offer and it's like, obviously it's confidential and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be like that to my mum. I'm not going to be available next year.
Yeah, but I
to
can't
go on
tell-
the family holiday.
I can't
Well,
tell you
I can't
what
tell
for.
you. Obviously you're going to tell, like, you're not going to go and post it in your Facebook.
so true. Yeah, obviously we're going to tell our friends and family
Yeah.
because that's just like, it would be weird not to.
Yeah, and like, but it's just keeping it within a circle.
Yeah.
So then you go, how...
But then I've said it before that the circle just kind of gets bigger and
grows.
bigger and then someone
and then
tells
you get
their
added
auntie.
to a group chat
Yeah.
with the rest of the cast, then it's no longer
Has
just
it already
your
happened?
news. Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Because then it's no longer just your news. Because then
Yeah.
other people see that you're in it, and then you can't. Then you have no control over who
Yeah,
knows.
so true.
You kind
It's
of
not
just
that
have
deep.
to, as long as you're not literally spouting it. Then
Yeah,
leaking
and going
it
on TikTok
yourself.
Live and saying, "Hey guys, I'm doing Legally Blonde," but
No,
shh, don't tell
yeah,
anyone.
yeah. Then that's, I think, then you're doing all right.
Yeah, we're fine.
I used to be so worried about that. Like, you can't. My mum, I used to be like, "Mum, you cannot tell anyone. I'm gonna
Don't
gonna
tell
lose my
Sally
job. I'm panicking. I'm gonna lose my job." It makes me feel like you're going to like put your teeth in.
Just put me Invisalign in. Hold on, love. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry. I'm really snotty today. Confessions of a drama queen. Okay, so we have a listener confession coming in hot on my WhatsApp from producer Sophia. We're just going to answer it, give them some nice friendly advice. Maybe not friendly, we'll see. Hey, Hannah, I was in a serious scene where somebody dies. And sorry. And I was supposed to be the body. This can't be real. You guys are getting so inventive. Okay, right. No, this must be real. Someone in the front row sneezed and in a really weird way and I lost it. Full corpse. Couldn't recover. Is there a way to stop that uncontrollable laugh once it starts? No.
I can't help you. You're asking the wrong person.
Worst people to ask, I fear.
No.
Sorry, the fact you were playing the dead body
It's funny enough.
is funny enough without the sneeze. No, but it's actually weird because some people, it throws them off. People like laugh in weird ways.
Yeah, anything.
Like you'll have some woman who's like every time she laughs at something, and once you hear it, you can't unhear it, and then once you catch eyes with someone on stage and you acknowledge it, and it's like
It's the lip. The lip starts going.
yeah. And you get to know your castmates so well, and you get to was that a funny sneeze over there?
For dramatic effect.
It works so well with the confession. Lucy just sneezed in the corner there, so we can relate. But when you get to know your castmates and get to know what people's like, try not to laugh face it is, that's too much.
No.
It used to happen all the time.
Yeah.
I'm really bad with it, and like,
Same.
oh no, it actually scares me because I can take my job seriously until something.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. It's one of my favourite things in life is trying to suppress a laugh. It's so funny. It's so, and then it's not even funny, and people are like, "What were you laughing at?" And I'll be like, "It's the most nothing thing," but in that moment,
When you
playing
know
a dead person, so funny.
Yeah, and
Achoo,
you know you're not
gone.
allowed to laugh.
No, do you know who's the worst at it? Becca Wicks.
Really?
She would have absolutely no expression on her face, and her shoulders did this. So if anything happened in Heart of Stone, she'd be on the bottom step as Howard, and she'd be like that.
No.
And we're all behind her like that. Jane Seymour's selling her soul, and we're like that. Just because a bit of confetti fell at the light.
Yeah.
It's not funny.
No, for me it was the flies. We used to get quite a lot of flies
We
at the
had them
vaudeville.
too. Yeah.
I mean, no shade to the vaudeville. I'm sure it's a clean place. But like in every theatre, you've got flies, you've got mice, you've got everything, all right?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And the flies, like, I'm pretty sure someone was singing one day and it landed on their face.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
like
that's like gone.
No.
We thought we had one following us on tour because it kept landing on it. Well, it must have been landing on us constantly, but obviously we would notice it more in
Heart of Stone.
In Heart of Stone and I Don't Need Your Love, because we were sat watching.
Yeah.
It must have been flying all over us, but we only notice it when we're sitting looking for it. And so we then decided that this particular fly was following us around all
It was
the
coming
tour
around in the tour
venues.
bus.
Yeah, it was getting on the truck.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
No, I don't know how we can help you there, unfortunately.
I can't actually.
Is there a
can't
way
help
to
you.
stop that uncontrollable laugh? It sounds bad, but what I do is think
dark thoughts?
is think dark things.
Oh no.
I think about my dog
I knew you were going to say that.
dying. Sorry,
And
that's
never
not
crying.
funny. Touch wood that doesn't
No,
ever
no one's
happen,
laughing.
and I know like that's not good advice because you can't be doing that. But like that helps me lock in a little bit.
Yeah, and I do think sometimes because obviously you don't want to be unprofessional.
I'm trying to do it now.
I don't like being unprofessional, but when you're trying to, because there's one thing that's obviously like when it's a small feeling that we can enjoy between us and it doesn't affect the show and it doesn't, then it's fine. But sometimes if I get to a point where I can't say a line because I'm laughing and you're like, okay, I'm in fight or flight now. These people are paying to watch this show. I need to give them good quality lines.
You have to lock in.
Then it does get to a point of like having a really strong word with yourself.
Just have a really strong word with yourself. Oh, also, do you know what helps me?
Right now, stop laughing.
Stop it right now. Imagine mid-scene.
Yeah.
You stop
Listen
it.
to me right now. It's not funny. It's not funny. They're paying audience. Stop it.
Andrew Lloyd Webber's literally watching right now, okay? So stop it. Or you're never going to work again, okay? Yeah.
Literally that.
Literally. No, but
Fire.
I genuinely, if I'm being unprofessional, sorry, no one's
You're
ever
like,
going
get
to employ me again
fired.
after this. Please, I am. Whoa. Hey, I am professional. But if I'm ever having a moment where, as you're saying, laughing, find it funny and being like, right, I need to lock in, I actually picture someone really important watching
Yeah.
that has the ability to be like blacklist me from the industry because they saw me
Yeah,
laugh on stage.
I mean, that
Who
could
would
be a
have that
flip.
power? Cameron McIntosh?
Sure.
No, he wouldn't be able to blacklist you from the whole industry. Please don't.
No.
No, but
There's the fly.
we've got a podcast fly, everyone.
And it's
A
now
pod
Thursday.
fly. What was I saying?
Picture
No, yeah,
someone
I have to
important.
picture like Cameron McIntosh that is in watching the show.
Yeah.
And if he sees me laugh, I'm done for.
I do think thinking you never know who's watching is probably good advice.
Yeah.
Because you do want to be taken seriously and like that people think you did a
100%.
good job. So maybe that's good advice.
Yeah.
But as soon as
Maybe
I
that's
learn to
good
follow it,
advice.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, we don't know. We just
you know
asking for a friend.
One of our best ones was in Liverpool in the awkward silence in 6, and someone went, "Get it, girls!" And I literally was like,
with this
so
Scouse
good.
accent, get it,
It was amazing. It was so.
That's so
it's a highlight.
funny.
One of the highlights of that tour.
There are quite a lot of awkward
Oh,
silences.
go
in that
on,
show.
girls! It was something like that.
Go on, girls.
And I just remember it because we're all facing away from each other and we're all delaying having to look at each other because we just knew we're like that. Trying not to laugh.
Oh, it's so good, isn't it? Just
Love.
the thought of it.
I live for it.
And that brings me to the end of the episode, Miss Leesa Tulley.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for inviting me here.
You can catch Leesa in Six the Musical as Katherine Howard from February at some point. Booked and busy and absolutely slaying the game. You can follow her on Instagram, TikTok, all the above. And make sure to like, comment, follow, subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. And yeah, basically do anything unless it's nasty. Unless it's nice.
Do you want to put your teeth back in?
Huh?
Do you want to put your teeth back in?
Oh yeah, put my teeth back in. Sorry. I'm Invisalign. Thanks for watching. Bye. 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 Bye, driver.